Hello students, in this video let us discuss about direction test related to arithmetic mental ability. So now in first question, Rahul walked 2 kilometers west. So before reading the question, so to find the direction test, first we have to draw this direction. Remember that east will be right side of that of the north. Now I draw this directions. Now first what he said, Rahul walked 2 kilometers west of his house. Okay. Now I'm assuming this as start point or starting point. Alright. Now what he said, he walked from position A, you assume. He walked nearly 2 kilometers. See, this is the west direction. He walked nearly 2 kilometers. This is the west direction. 2 kilometers west. And reached point B, you assume. Right? Then he turned south, covering 4 kilometers. Now this is south direction. Means he turned south. Okay? Covering how many kilometers? 4 kilometers. Finally, he moved 3 kilometers. Again, he moved 3 kilometers towards east. East is in this direction. So, he moved 3 kilometers. Right? Towards east. Up to D, you take. Okay? Towards east, 3 kilometers. Okay, 3 kilometers. And how far? Again, and then again, he turned 1 kilometer west. West is in this direction. Again, he turned 1 kilometer west. Okay, in this direction. Again, he turned 1 kilometer west. Now, how far he is from his initial position? So, this is the initial position. Now, this is the distance. Now, presently he is here. 1 kilometer distance towards the west. Presently he is here. How far he is from this point to the starting point, he is asking. Now, if you see the diagram, it is like a rectangle. Okay. Assume this as E. Now, if BC is 4 kilometer, now see here. Then AE will be also 4 kilometer. So easily we can say that he is 4 kilometer to his starting point from the present position. So BC, from the figure, BC is 4 kilometer. So this is also equivalent to AE is equal to BC, no? So AE is also 4 kilometer. Right? Now next, let us go for the next question. First, to draw the directions. North, east, west, south. Right? First, what he said, a man walks 6 kilometers to the east, he is saying. So, I'm keeping this as a start point. So, 6 kilometers east. Okay? 6 kilometers. Let us give some names such as AB. Okay. Now, then he turned to the south. South is in downward direction. So, south. South, how much he turned? Put it here as C. 2 kilometers. South, he walked 2 kilometers. Next, again he turns to the east itself only. Again, he is turning towards the east. Okay. And towards the east, how much he walked? Again, 2 kilometers he walked. Now, next, he turns north. North is in upward direction. No? He turns north. Right? North, how much he traveled? 8 kilometers he traveled. In north direction, he traveled 8 kilometers. Okay? I'm giving some names A, B, C, D, F. Okay? And now he traveled up to F in north direction 8 kilometers. Now, what he is asking, how far he is now? from his starting point. So we have to find out this distance, right? From the starting point. Now what will be this distance? Here CD is equal to 2 kilometers. So this also becomes 2 kilometers, right? Now this, some BE you assume, CD is equal to BE will become 2 kilometers. From the diagram itself we can say. Now next, what will be AE? So AB plus BE. AB plus BE, that is 6 plus 2, that is equal to 8 kilometers. Right? Now he is asking to find this distance, no? From F, how much far he is from his starting point. So now applying the Pythagoras theorem, see, this is a right angle triangle or not? Yes, this is a right angle triangle. So apply the Pythagoras theorem. What the Pythagoras theorem say? Hypotenuse square AF square is equal to AE square plus FE square. Right? Now what will be the value of FE? We want to know. Okay? We want to know the value of FE. Now total is 8 kilometer we said. So FE becomes, now here to here, 2 kilometers. BC is equal to ED equal to 2 kilometers. Now total 8. So FE will be equal to 8 minus 2, that is equal to 6 kilometers. So FE, here I am writing, is equal to 6 kilometers. Right? So now AF is equal to under root. What is AE? 8 square. What is FE? 6 square. So 8 square, 64. 6 square, 36. So 64 plus 36, 100. Root 100 is 10 kilometers. So at how much distance he is far from F to A? 10 kilometers. Right? Hope you understood. Now let us move for the next question. Okay? As usual, first let us draw the directions. Okay? Now let us read the question. First, what he is saying, Mohan walked 20 meters towards west. Okay? Towards west, he walked 20 meters. Now this is the west, no? I am taking this as start point. Okay? Towards west. How much he walked? 20 meters. Put it A, put it as B. 20 meters. Alright, 1 completed. He took right turn. So he stood in such a way, no? So this will be the right for him. So he took right turn. Okay, and how much he walked? 30 meters he walked. Again he took right turn. He stood here. So this will be the right turn. So again he took the right turn. Okay, right turn. And walked, how much he walked? 20 meters. Right? And what is the question asked? Towards which direction was he is facing? Now this he is coming in this direction. Means he is facing east direction. He is facing east direction. Clear? Now next, easy only direction test. You need to understand the question perfectly. That's it. That's it. So now let us go for the next question. First, let us draw the directions. Okay? Right? Now what he asked? Harish starts. I'm taking here starting point. Okay? Start point I am taking. Harish starts walking straight facing south. Straight in such a way he is going towards the south in such a way. Okay? Towards the south he is going. How much after walking 30 meters? After walking 30 meters, put it as A, put it as B. After walking 30 meters, He turned to his right. This fellow stood here. Right? Now this side becomes right. So he turned right. And how much he walked? 25 meters he walked. Right? Again he stood here. Okay? Again he turned his left. He stood here. So this becomes the left. So he turned left. After walking a distance of 10 meters. 10 meters. What he did, he stopped here. Okay, see D you keep. 10 meters. He turned to his left. Again here. He has stood and he turned to the left. Now this becomes the left to him. He stood there and this becomes the left for him. So now in which direction he is facing? No, it is saying no. He turned left means in this direction. This is nothing but our east direction. So he is facing east direction itself only. Alright. Now next. First let us draw the directions. North, south, east, west. Right. And now Naveen walked 20 meters towards east. This side he is walking. So I am taking this as starting point here. Here I am taking the start point. Towards east means in this direction. Naveen is walking how many meters? 20 meters he walked. Right? Now next, towards east he walked. Now he took a left turn. So here he stood now. So this becomes left. Okay. So he took, here he stood. Now that becomes left. This becomes right for him. So he took left turn. Just you imagine yourself as if you stood here. So you will understand which is left, which is right. You imagine yourself in that particular position. He turned left. Okay. And walked 10 meters. And walked 10 meters. Put it as A, B and here C. And again took left turn. Here he stood. For him this becomes left. This becomes right. Again took a left. Right. And he walked 20 meters. He walked 20 meters. Now how far he is from the starting position? Now this is the end position. This is the starting position. Now we have to find. It is a rectangle. AB is equal to CD. Similarly, BC is equal to AD is equal to, it becomes nothing but 10 meters. So he is 10 meters far from his starting point. Clear? Now next. Rohan walks a distance of 10 kilometers towards north. Sorry, I forgot to draw the directions. Let us draw the directions. Okay. So, starting point towards north, no? Here I will draw my start point. So, Rohan, this fellow started walking towards the north. Right? How much? 10 kilometers he walked. How much he walked? A distance of 10 kilometers he covered. Then he turned to his left. When he stand here, this becomes his left. Okay. Put some names now. A, B, C. Turned his left and walked again 20 kilometers. He again turns left. After standing here, again he turns left means this side. He turns left and walks 10 kilometers. Right? And then again he takes a right turn. Right? Now he stood here. Right? Now this becomes right. So now what happened? He took a right turn of some 5 kilometers. He walked 5 kilometers. He took right turn and he walked some 5 kilometers. D, E. How far he is from the starting point. Right? Let us join this. Now this is the end point. Now this we have to find. Right? This is nothing but AE is equal to AD plus ED. Now AD will be equal to BC, no? AD will be equal to BC is equal to nothing but 20 kilometers. So 20 kilometers. So 20 kilometers plus this distance DE, 5 kilometers. So this is equal to 25 kilometers. Hope you understood. Now let us move for the next question. Okay. So now, first as usual, I'm drawing the directions. Right. Now, what he is saying, K walked 5 meters towards the north in this direction, plus y direction. Even you can understand it as plus y plus x minus y. In such a way also you can talk. Okay. So north, no, I'm taking this as start point. Right. This is my start point. So 5 meters he walked towards the north. Put it as A and B. Right. Now next he took a left turn and walked for 10 meters. He is here. This becomes left for him. This becomes right. So left turn. Right. How much he walked? 10 meters. He took left turn and he walked 10 meters. Right. Put it as C. And again he then took right turn and walked for 20 meters. He stood here. So it becomes right. He took right turn and walked 20 meters. Okay. Now next, again he took right turn and walked 10 meters. So this becomes right turn. So just imagine yourself. It will be easy to know which is right, which is left. Right turn 10 meters. Okay. And now, how far he is from this? This is the start point. Join this. This is the end point. So how far he is from the start point he is asking. Means this distance we have to find out. That is AE we have to find out. That AE is equal to what it will be? AB plus BE. AB 5 kilometers. Now BE is equal to CD. BE is equal to CD is equal to 20 meters. Right? 20 meters. Sorry, 5 meters, not kilometers. 5 meters plus 20 meters. That is 25 meters. Right? 25 meters he is far from the starting point. Okay. Now next, let us move for the next question. First, as usual, let us draw our directions. Right? Now, Suresh walked 30 meters towards the north. Okay? I'm taking this as the start point. Okay? So, he walked 30 meters. Okay? He walked 30 meters towards the north. Now, he took left turn and walked. If he stood here, this becomes right, this becomes left. So left, how much he walked? 40 meters. Right? He walked towards the left 40 meter. He again took the left turn. Here he stood. So this becomes left, that becomes right. Left and walked 30 meters. Right? Left and walked. How much he walked? 30 meters. How far he is from the starting point? This is the starting point. Now, I think you can say starting point will be equal to DA equal to CD. That is 40 meters. Finish. Just a simple question. Now next, the starting point of some x Joy walked 15 meters. Joy walked 15 meters towards the west. So first directions, east, south, 15 meters towards the west. Let this be the starting point, 15 meters towards the west. Right, he stood here. This becomes left. He turned left and walked 20 meters. Okay, he stood here. Now this becomes the next left for him. He took another left, same 15 meters. Again he stood here. Now he took right. This is the right, and travelled 12 meters. Now, how far is Joy from the point A or X? Okay, if he faces north. Okay, how far means we have to find this distance. Join these two. Now A, B, C, D, E you think. So AE is equal to AD plus DE you will get. Right? So this is equal to AD is equal to BC is equal to 20 meters. Now this is nothing but 12 meters. So it is 32 meters. He is far from the point X, from E to point X. Now next, Shreya started from P. North, east, west, south. Right? Shreya started from her P. Some P you keep here, no. And walked 2 meters towards west. So this is west direction, no. Walked 2 meters towards west. Okay. Now next, she took a right turn. Here she stood. This will be the right. She took a right turn and walked 3 meters before taking a left turn. Means they are saying she took before taking a left turn, means next she is going to take the left turn only, no. That 5 meters she walked. She finally took a left turn. Again here also, finally she took a left turn this side. Okay, a left turn and walked 3 meters and stopped at some point Q. How far the Q is from P, they are asking. The same concept. This distance we have to find. QP. You put here some as X. QX plus XP. QX will be equal to this distance, 5 meter. So 5 meter plus. Now what happens? This distance 2 meters. So that is equal to 7 meters. The distance of Q from P is 7 meters. So these are some few questions related to direction test. If you like my video, please share it and subscribe it. Stay with my channel Reshma Physics to receive more videos related to this arithmetic, EAP set Telangana solved question papers and degree physics. Thank you.